It's about that time, and now it's going down. And we ain't letting nothing stop us, ain't no slowing down. Now, it's Kingdom Marketing Secrets. And every single week, you gotta pick this.
I think it's finally time. I think it's time to flow. I think it's time to start this podcast so they can know the right tips and strategies that bring success. It calls heaven on earth and our busyness. But this is all true because he changed the game and brought the kingdom to every soul representing his name. Now position yourself in him to be blessed and bring heaven on earth in your busyness. It's about the time and now it's going down. And we ain't letting nothing stop us, ain't no slowing down. Nah, it's Kingdom Marketing Secrets. And every single week you gotta pick this. It's about that time and now it's going down. And we ain't letting nothing stop us, ain't no slowing down. Nah, it's Kingdom Marketing Secrets. And every single week you gotta pick this.
Welcome to Kingdom Marketing Secrets, where you'll hear the best tips, tactics, and takeaways, and any other cool words starting with T, so you can advance your business online the Kingdom way. Welcome your host, Christopher Harold.
Yo, what's up? What's going on, my friend? It's your host with the most. It is I, Christopher Harold. Yes. Founder of God's Masterpiece. And soon to be something really big and major, guys. I don't want to let the cat out the bag, but yes, founder of God's Masterpiece, guys. And I'm excited that you guys are here today, guys. I'm really excited. We got a really cool episode 95. I'm going to share with you some really good nuggets today. And if it's your first time checking me out, you're in the right place. Where have you been? Where have you been, my friend? But you are in the right place. And I just want to welcome you to episode 95 of the Kingdom Marketing Secrets podcast. Man, we are moving along. We're almost at 100, and we got to do something special for 100. I don't know exactly what, but we got to do something really special for episode 100. But I'm really excited that you're here today, guys. We got a really cool episode. We're going to dive into the little known secrets about owner manuals that would really literally transform your life. And I had an epiphany about this episode. And I'm going to share with you this epiphany that really hit me. That's really what really inspired this. And I was like, duh, right? So listen, if you're checking me out, I got something really cool I'm going to offer you right now. Don't know where you've been if you have not heard, but right now on the market is the hottest book and audiobook out right now, currently right now. This is one of the best-selling books in 2021, brand new book called Kingdom Affirmations. And just heard some amazing news, which are pretty awesome as well about this book. It's going everywhere. And I'm just excited, guys. And so here's the deal. I'm doing something crazy and amazing because I want you to have this book. If you're a Christ-centered coach, consultant, expert, you need this book. If you're a believer, you need this book. If you got friends and relatives and family members but locked up behind bars, send them this book. Because here's the deal. I'm going to give you the book for free. You heard me right. I'm going to give you the book for free. All you need to do is cover the shipping and handling. All right. And so I'm just excited, guys. So, because it's crazy. Listen, you can go buy the book for $25 at Amazon, and that's fine. But go to my website at kingdomaffirmations.com. I'm going to give you this copy of my best-selling book, Kingdom Affirmations, How to Activate the Power of Heaven on Earth in Your Words, for free. Just cover the shipping and handling. And here's the deal: get about 10 copies, and send them to 9 other people, right? And make sure you get the audiobook as well, because it's going to radically transform everything for you. But go and get this book right now. Go get Kingdom Affirmations at kingdomaffirmations.com, because my friend, you were created to succeed. I need you to know that your Creator created you with a purpose, and once you can put these affirmations in your life and begin to apply them, things will begin to radically change for you. So go and get this book right now, Kingdom Affirmations, at kingdomaffirmations.com. Now, here's the deal. Let's go ahead and dive into this cool episode. Because the other day I was driving in my wife's vehicle, right? And I was driving in her vehicle, and something happened. Like, you know how like these vehicles today, if the air is low, it tells you all on the screen, that air is low, and if you need to get an oil change, it'll tell you. It tells you all these things, right? And her light kept popping up, about this, and so the light was saying, well, she needs some maintenance in the tire, or we need to do this and that, and went and got put air in the tire, right? But the light stayed on, right? I'm like, why is this light still on? It got air in it. It got air in here, right? And so I go and try to, trying to figure this stuff out and taking air out and putting more air in and maybe driving over 60 miles an hour, thinking the light would go off, but the light stayed on. And I was kind of bewildered here. I was like, man, what's going on with this thing? I know this gauge. I'm checking the air pressure, like it got enough air pressure and all this stuff, right? And so I was like, well, maybe the tires need to be rotated, right? So I went to the tire shop, and said, hey, man, I need you to rotate the tires and all that good stuff, right? So they went and rotated the tires, but the light was still on after they rotated the tires. I'm like, man, what's going on? We got air in the tires, but I rotate the tires. I don't understand what's going on, right? I'm still pressing. I'm still trying to figure stuff out. I'm like, I don't know what's wrong with this thing. Right? I'm like, do we need to take it to the dealership? What's the deal? What's going on with this car, right? And then something dawned on me. I had an epiphany. And here's the epiphany. Check this out. What happened? I heard a voice say, read the owner's manual. Pull out the owner's manual. Read the owner's manual. I'm like, huh? But no, I'm like, the owner's manual. Huh. Okay. Now, the owner's manual, it's thick. You see these owner's manuals for the cars, they're thick. It's like, man, who gonna sit and read all this mess, right? Pretty thick stuff, right? Well, I went and checked out. I said, all right, well, I can't figure this thing out. Last thing I want to do is take it to the dealer. I said, so let me take some time so I can see what the heck is going on and see what's in this owner's manual. Obviously, the people who made the car put some instructions in there to tell me if something's not functioning right, or if something's about to go out, or something needs to be fixed, something that might need to be repaired, or basically they put together this booklet. Since they created everything, right? Since they created this vehicle, they really know the ins and out of it better than I do. Why? Because they created it. They know how to make it function properly. They tell you the things that need to be done for its maintenance to keep it functioning properly, right? And if I choose to neglect some things in there, then I can suffer some consequences of that, right? So they know the ins and out of this thing. They made it. And the manual was kind of thick. And the thicker a manual it is, the less you want to read. I mean, I hope you understand this. I hope you're following me. I hope I'm not alone with this, right? But I heard the voice say, read the owner's manual. Read the owner's manual. I said, okay. Let me swallow my pride. Let me swallow my ego and say, hey, I didn't make this vehicle. I really don't know the ins and outs of it. I really don't know how to make it function at its 100% capabilities as it was designed and manufactured to do. So let me take the time and read the owner's manual. So as I looked in it, began to read this manual, I came to this section that talked about the light on the vehicle, right? And it's telling me about these different lights and what they mean, right? And I'm like, well, I got it rotated. I did this and that. Then I read something in the manual that said, well, listen, you can press this button here. It will allow you to reset it. And if you reset it, it clears everything out. Right? So I go in there, start turning knobs and pressing buttons, looking at the manuals, do this. And all of a sudden, it cleared out. Then I kept reading, and then it said, you know what? you also have these other features. You can have a temperature show. You can show certain mileage. You can show certain tracking. You can do. I mean, it was a bunch of other benefits that I had no idea. It was a bunch of other benefits, a bunch of other privileges that I had no idea were available to us. I even asked my wife. I said, "Did you know this thing do all this?" And she lied. Told me she did. I said, "No, you didn't, because you weren't even using it." Because you ain't reading the manual either. All we do is get in the vehicle and go. Put gas in it and go. But I started reading the manual. I was like, dang, this is cool. It does this. It has that. I didn't know I could do this. I didn't know it did that. And I had an epiphany. So now, my life got radically transformed by the benefits that this vehicle offered. I had no idea it offered until I read the owner's manual. So where am I going with this story? How many times in life, things not going your way? You got challenges to the left. You got problems to the right. You got frustrations over here. You got unhappiness. You got lack of joy, lack of peace. You got confusion. You have you feel discombobulated. You feel frustrated. You feel like you're failing. Right? The warning lights are on. The warning indicators are on. That hey, something needs to be fixed. Some maintenance needs to be done here. It could be in your marriage. It could be in your business. It could be in your own body with your health. Right? These warning indicators come, right? Or you're to the point where you feel your life has no purpose. Your life has no meaning. You feel like, why am I here on this planet for? I feel like I'm just wasting time. I feel like I'm just existing, but I really had no rhyme or reason. Like life has no purpose. Life has no meaning. And you feel empty and void inside. And usually there's a still small voice that's telling you to read the owner's manual. Well, just like a vehicle has a manufacturer, and a manufacturer has created an owner's manual to tell you how everything should fully function properly, so you don't have any mishaps, you don't have any mistakes, so it works to its full potential. Every human being on this planet today also has an owner's manual and also has a manufacturer who created an owner's manual, but we just have to read it. What is that owner's manual called? It's called the Bible, Bible, aka I call it the Constitution. Now I'm trying secret stuff, magic pearl cloth, even a miracle spring water. And none of that stuff worked.
Try Kingdom Affirmations.
Kingdom Affirmations? Knock, knock. Who is it? It's the Kingdom Marketing Superman, paying you a visit. Been trying to get results, getting game like a spoke, listening to the gurus and still coming up short. You tried that secret stuff and still getting lack. Subconscious meditation, yeah, that stuff is whack. Hey, I know how you feel. I did the same thing. The God told me to speak the word if I want to change. Do you know? You were created to succeed. And speaking kingdom affirmations is what you need. You don't have to do things make you look like a crook. No, that's why I wrote this new book. Your royalty. You're the head and not the tail. You're chosen by God. Ain't no way you're supposed to fail. Accepting anything less is absurd. You can activate the power of heaven now in your words. Ready to reach the whole nation. Grab a new book called Kingdom Affirmations. Ready to get off your probation. Grab a new book called Kingdom Affirmation. Ready to overcome procrastination. Grab a new book called Kingdom Affirmation. One more time waster. Grab a new book called Kingdom Affirmation. Ready to reach the whole nation. Grab a new book called Kingdom Affirmation. Ready to get off your probation. Grab a new book called Kingdom Affirmation. Ready to overcome procrastination. Grab a new book called Kingdom Affirmation. No more time wasted. Grab a new book called Kingdom Affirmations.
Kingdom Affirmations is your everyday guide to producing real, visible, and substantial results.